Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. To keep this podcast free, we're partnering with Stoke Seeds. Indoor seed starting is fun, easy, and economical, and now's the time to start your seeds. If you're looking to grow a vegetable variety or add a punch of color to your flower garden, review the Stoke Seed Starting Guide online. You'll find information about soil preparation, moisture, temperature, light, transplanting, and more. The Stoke Seeds website is a complete resource center that you need to make your garden the envy of the neighborhood. Get growing with Stokes. We'll have more to come from Stoke Seeds in the next few weeks. Now, for today's question. Good morning, Barbara. How can we help you out?
Well, I'm eager to transplant some of my plants. They're squashed together here and there, and some of them are getting too much shade or whatever. So I want to move plants this year. But I'm not sure on my timing.
Is
pokeweed a good plant to transplant in the spring? And I know iris is not a good time in the spring, but if I moved them, I've got one that's in too much shade. If I moved it in the spring, would it still bloom this year?
It should. You want to get the iris moved as soon as possible. Typically, you move those in August or September, but I think if you transplant it now while it's cool and maybe somewhat dormant, I did see some iris starting to leaf a little bit in some landscapes, but and get as large a clump as you can when you move them. It may not know that you even moved it, so other than you're putting it in a little better place. The pokeweed, I would, if you got some transplanting to do, I'd get it done now.
Before spring?
Well, I guess when these temperatures are 50 to 70 degrees, it's almost spring. And if they have come up enough so you can see where they're at, I'd go ahead and dig the clump and move it.
Okay. And aconite, is that the same as Helleborus?
I'm sorry, what was the...
Aconite, is that the same as Helleborus?
No.
No. Okay. Because I've got a plant here that's blooming like crazy, and it's got like a little... it's flowers that tilt down, and they're maybe a couple inches through. It's a pinkish, purplish color, but it's a real pretty thing, kind of like a posy, like a...
Right. The common name for aconite, it escapes me right now, but that's a little different than Helleborus.
Oh, okay, because I was wondering on this I think I got an aconite then.
Uh-huh.
But I'm wondering if any of these aconites come where the flowers face up. Because all of these face down, and they're pretty, but they all face down.
Yeah, I think you're going to find they're all going to droop. Snowdrops are actually my partner, Mark News here, substitute expert.
Yeah, there you go.
They're snowdrops, I believe, is what those are, and the flower does kind of droop down on those.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
All right, have a good day.
You too, bye.
Hey, thanks again for listening to the podcast. Remember, lose the winter blues and garden indoors. Start your indoor seeds with the help of Stoke's Gardening Guide and their online articles. For the best selection of vegetable, flower, and herb seeds available, go to stokeseeds.com. Catalogs are still available. Stoke Seeds, cultivating successful growers for generations.